In the previous videos I explained how Karayiannas deceived us before contract, then lied to wriggle out of that contract. They then kept all our money and failed to deliver us our house. I took down my website, linebuilder.com, after father and son Karayiannas were arrested for assault and criminal damage. This was so not to prejudice any future trial. The court process for their breach of contract started late 2006 and will take a long time. We had sold our house in the UK and we are living in rented accommodation at £1,000 per month. In February 2007 we could stay silent no longer. Enough was enough. We gave Karayiannas a year to do the right thing, but they wouldn't. I have every right to tell what happened to me and my family. I relaunched my website, linebuilder.com, and decided to post on the forums to try and get as much help as possible. Now, although I've been lurking on the internet for a decade, I had never posted on a forum before, but I knew the forums were a great way of meeting people.
Hi.
Carol the waitress, Simon the fag.
But posting such a serious issue online to seek advice was a daunting task. I posted first on the Cyprus Eastern Owners and Buyers Forum, and within hours, Michaela and I were overwhelmed with messages of support and a lot of practical help. It was a very emotional day for us after staying silent for so long and taking blow after blow from Karayiannas. We received a lot of information via email from people with similar problems, and it seemed now I was tapped into an underground resistance.
Don't move. Now listen very carefully. I shall say this only once.
Later that week I posted on a few more forums: talkcyprus.org, cyprusforum.com and cyprusforums.net. All these were great, but the Eastern Cyprus forum stood out head and shoulders above the rest. This is because of the regulars from the expat community, the moderators, and of course the owner and admin Steve. And to them all, even though we haven't always seen eye to eye, Michaela and I will be eternally grateful. So thanks everyone. On that forum you can get help for problems ranging from I've got bad reception on my TV to my developers run away with all my money. If you've got a problem, start a thread and an influx of help will come your way.
From this moment on, we are improvising a new mission.
Oh, come on.
Sorry,
We'll get somebody to look at that. Gotta get a bulb around here.
how do we get our people home? They are here. We turn them around, straight back, direct abort.
No,
sir. We get them on a free return trajectory. It's the option with the fewest question marks for safety.
I agree with Jerry. Use the moon's gravity, slingshot them around.
No, the LEM will not support 3 guys for that amount of time.
It barely holds 2.
I mean, we've got to do a direct abort. We do an about face, we bring the guys right home right now.
Get them back soon, absolutely.
We don't even know if the Odyssey's engine's even working, and if there's been serious damage to this spacecraft.
They blow up and they die.
That is not the argument. We're talking about time, not whether or not these guys...
Come on, I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you.
Now what makes a forum great are fair moderators.
Do you want to say something to the group, Mr. McMurphy?
Well,
There are some real characters on the forums, and after a while you get to know who likes who had an argument last week, and what issues touch a nerve. Once you follow a board in detail and get to know most of the players, you'll be hooked. And 99% of all threads come and go without incident, but occasionally a misplaced smiley will be enough for the thread to break into anarchy.
I want to tell you guys something. You just don't want to learn anything. You just don't want to listen to anybody. He's got intelligence.
Wait a minute. You've never heard the word peculiar? Say, what are you trying to say? Trying to say I'm queer? Is that it? No, little Marianne? Little Marjorie Jane? On the street? Huh? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that your idea of communicating something to me? Is it? Well, is it?
Oh. They're all crowding in on you, Mr. Harding. They all ganging up on you.
Is that news?
No, they sometimes want to gang up on me too, but
Cheswick,
well,
do me a favor.
Huh?
Take it easy.
Take it.
And stay off my side.
But I only want to...
Now our issue was a difficult one to post. There are obviously some satisfied Karayiannas customers out there, Some members of the forum might even be friends with Karayiannas. There is also the issue that some people might not be willing to criticise their developer because they're still waiting for their title deeds. Until the developer issues title deeds, you will need their permission to sell your own house. A big problem that's unique to Cyprus. So we had no idea what response we would get. Michaela and I just stuck to the facts about our experience, and the forum members were great, and offline we were getting a lot of help.
This is your chance. Fight.
Fight.
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
Our thread soon had a funny post that does expose a weakness in forums. This post was obvious, but it shows that threads can be compromised. A new member called Miss Happy joined the board and in her first post added this to the Karayiannas thread we started.
Hi, this is my first time visiting this site and I must say I'm truly shocked. I bought from Karayiannas and I've been nothing but happy with my house. The developer was extremely helpful throughout my purchase and my house was delivered with an impeccable finish. I'm so happy. I find it hard to believe that this happened to you. My neighbours who bought from Karayiannas are also over the moon. We have a great neighbourhood and would recommend this builder to anyone. I would be interested to hear from anyone who shares my views.
The forum community saw through this immediately, especially as Miss Happy's only other post was that same day and was to the defence of Anna Michaels of the Patajas law firm. This is the same law firm as Karayiannas, and that week they too were up for criticism. More on Patajas in my next blog. Miss Happy never did post again. She joined, posted twice and left. I did a Google search for Miss Happy and was able to find this picture of her. If you see her in Cyprus, please let me know. I'd love to meet her one day. The moderators and Steve from Eastern Cyprus did a great job of keeping the thread I started balanced with opinions from both sides. And because of that thread, we have made some great friends. In my next video, I'll tell you how we found out that Karayiannas had already unlawfully resold our house to another British family. I will leave you with this clip of what it can be like on forums if a thread gets out of hand. Oh, and remember, keep an eye out for Miss Happy.
Peculiar.
Been talking about your wife ever since I can remember. You know, she's on your mind and blah, 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 and on and on and on.
About my wife. When are you going to get that through your fucking head?
Turn it off.
Please,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It's a lot of baloney. It's a lot of baloney, and I'm tired.
I don't want to hear it. You know you're tired. We're all tired.
I'm tired, and it's a lot of baloney. You're not tired, Mancini.